Ladies and gentlemen, today we have some massive news to go over. This is for the future of the Switch and the Switch 2, as well as some news that just resurfaced 20 years later. So let's just go ahead and get right into this video. Now that we're hitting that halfway mark of the year, things are really starting to heat up and I'm getting very excited. Today we have some amazing news to go over. I'm actually super excited to report on this. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. And let's just go ahead and get right into this video. So a series that feels like it should have been on the Switch, I guess pretty much forever, is a Kingdom Hearts series. And I think we got like one of the Kingdom Hearts rhythm games on the Switch, but we eventually did get Kingdom Hearts 2 and maybe 3 on the Switch. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But did we really? These were the cloud versions of these games. If you're a fan of my channel, you know I will not recommend anything cloud version. Because if you have bad internet, you might as well not even own this game. But what about the future of Nintendo consoles? Maybe the Switch 2? This hardware would probably be strong enough to run Kingdom Hearts games natively, because the Switch 2 is rumored to have a decent amount of RAM.
I was wondering, what's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to a server?
So as you can see right here, this is a leak coming from Midori, the Sega and Atlas leaker. Entire Kingdom Hearts series, including 4, will be on the Switch 2, coming from Midori. Midori says it's like the gospel, this word is law. So that makes me very, very excited. But what about the future of the Switch and the Switch 2? What if we could see what games are coming pretty much immediately? You know I always search up patents, it's really fun. But I thought about, what about trademarks? These are things coming like imminent, right? So I searched up trademarks in America, and then I searched up pending, so these are not going through yet. Nintendo 2DS pending, Nintendo Superstar Store pending, Corporation Washington America, and then PictoChat, Yoshi's Adventure, some Splatoon stuff. Maybe some of this stuff hasn't went through yet, but then I started looking at all the stuff that we know is coming through. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, Princess Peach, Mario Kart pending, NES Remix pending, Endless Ocean, this just came out. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, that came out last year. Tears of the Kingdom, that was last year. Oracle of Seasons, I think this came to Nintendo Switch Online if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of this stuff is relatively new, but then I started looking at all the stuff that didn't come out. Like for instance, this game is probably going to get shown off at the Direct, in my opinion. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. This was a Wii U game. This game has been trademarked pretty much here, Australia, Brazil. There's supposed box art that's leaking out. I think this is going to come soon. And I know this could just be a phrase they're trying to trademark, or like the brand, it doesn't have to be a game. But I find it very interesting that this is all the stuff that they're trying to trademark. Minecart Madness, this is at Nintendo World. Yoshi's Adventure, this is a gaming service, so a new game. Kirby, that's a game. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, that's a game. And I've seen some leaks about a new Pokemon game coming, maybe just a straight port or something. I think Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think we could see those at the Nintendo Direct. And I think this is smart for the future of Nintendo for the rest of 2024. I think we get some ports, some remakes, some remasters, maybe a game or two that they've had in the backlog that they're just working on, and let's just keep it moving. Right now we have 10,000 plus Switch games to play. Are all of them good? No. Are most of them good? Still no. This is the perfect time to get some games on the eShop sale or just play whatever you have. And I'm actually very excited for that because I would like to be able to catch up. Like we have Star Fox pending 2 different ways, Star Fox game pending, and then entertainment services, maybe like a show or a movie. I don't know. This is all very interesting to me though, that this is what is pending. So as of right now, Nintendo's future is very bright. They had a massive success with the Switch, and they kind of have the gaming world at the palm of their hands. They can do what they want right now, they can take some risk, and I think that's a great thing. But what about 20 years ago? What did Nintendo think was going to happen then? It turns out there was an unpublished interview with Nintendo, I think at E3, and maybe it was lost somehow, but it's just getting published 20 years later, and it's a very cool insight into what was going on at the time. A previously unseen interview with former Nintendo president Satoru Iwata has emerged after 20 years. Iwata served as Nintendo's president from 2002 to 2015 and had only been president for 2 years in the interview. During his time as president, he would become highly respected among the gaming industry and gaming consumers. In the 30-minute interview, Iwata is asked about whether he worries about the competition from Microsoft and Sony. What a cool question. This is kind of when the console wars quote-unquote started, right? Xbox was brand new, PlayStation 2 was dominating, and Nintendo was doing good at the same time. So this is a really cool question to ask him. I don't think the next generation consoles that Sony and Microsoft are considering have a future. Dang, dude, that is straightforward. He was like, psh, what do they got going on over there? That is so cool to see him be that bold. He explains, if I thought so, Nintendo would be doing the same thing, right? Iwata also discusses the changing roles of Shigeru Miyamoto, who was being encouraged to focus more on first-party titles. Great choice. This was a period of great change for Nintendo, as Iwata was only a couple of years into his presidency and the DS was about to radically change the handheld gaming marketplace. That is so cool because they had the DS in the back pocket. They're like, hey, don't worry about what they got going on. We have something coming and it's going to be massive. And boy oh boy was the DS massive. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this information? Have you ever played a Kingdom Hearts game? Are you fans of the series? I think my favorite was Kingdom Hearts 2. I think I got all the way to the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 actually, and then I just quit. I didn't like the movies that they picked for the worlds or whatever. But I'm still a big fan of it, and I think it would be awesome to go to the Switch 2. And all of those things that are being trademarked, at least one of those things has to be coming, right? In that interview from 20 years ago. How remarkable. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could. And you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.